My name is Kyra Santos. I'm an independent consultant at Paparazzi Accessories, rocking my $5 jewelry. Today, I'm going to go over basically some preparation in regards to our CSV upload inventory. So I look forward to doing this training for you folks, but come on in and say hello, hello. We are live right now. Loving to be able to give you guys this training. Once again, my name is Kyra Santos. I live here in the beautiful state of Hawaii. I've been a paparazzi independent consultant since May of 2019. And we are going to focus on preparing our CSV, like an Excel file, to upload into the Paparazzi Premier App, which is set to launch for all Glow Convention attendees this coming Monday, November, that would be the 5th. Today's the 3rd, let me double check. Or that's the 6th. But it's going to be on Monday, the launch, the 7th. Monday, that is when we're supposed to be getting an email. So this training is going to focus on what I do as far as sorting, preparing my jewelry, coding it if I need to, making sure obviously it has an item barcode. I've got my scanner on hand, and then we're going to do a CSV file together so we can kind of just understand what needs to be done. There's a lot of preparation that needs to be done for this mass upload of inventory for the Premier app. If the Premier app does not sound familiar to you, it isn't basically going to be an e-commerce shopping website platform for our customers that is also integrates and talks to our Paparazzi website, which we place orders. So two separate things though. We have our Paparazzi website, which we place the orders on, and then we have the Premier app, which will be the e-commerce website our customers can shop on. Basically our on-hand personal inventory that our customers can shop at. This is a great feature. I've only been with the company for a few years, but I can only imagine how amazing this is as far as the growth for the company. I already have a Shopify store, so I'm going to just kind of trial out to see how the Premier app goes and see its features and maybe even just shift my entire store there. Because I haven't been on Shopify that long, but I just love the seamless of being able to place an order on your Paparazzi website and say, bam, 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 I want these pieces to go right onto my e-commerce Premier app website. But there's a lot of prep work that needs to be done beforehand because there's a lot of inventory that we may have, whether it's coming from an actual third party like Shopify and you have to export the document, or you have a lot of Hostess Rewards, right? There's a lot of things that we have to consider in it. And that's today's training. I'm going to focus on the CSV file prep, how I'm actually organizing my jewelry, and then going from there. So I haven't touched my Shopify store. I'm not touching my Shopify store as far as preparing the CSV file. That will be a whole separate thing because I can export the CSV file, which is an Excel document or a Google Sheets from Shopify, and then it'll allow me to just do it from there. So I'm going to kind of go over my preparation first, and then we'll go over some of the steps. So if you are joining me today live, welcome, welcome. You're more than welcome to ask any questions. Definitely watch the replay. If you did watch the replay, please comment #replay, and I'd be more than happy to hear and see you do that as well, okay? Let me just double check that my volume is good. So we are good. And I will be able to share my screen in just a second, okay? So I love to sort and organize my jewelry. Right now it's alphanumeric. So all my bracelets are B001, B002, as you can see there, and it's all the way across in that alphanumeric order. And when my customers, whether I'm doing a live or they just place an order on my website, my Shopify store, shinewithaloha.com, I know the item number because I do have it all in my protector sheets. Like I said, it's all prepared. The extra inventory is in here based on the code. B001 will correspond with that one right there. And then all the extra inventory will go in there. If that's my last one on the wall, I should have the plastic, the Paparazzi plastic in there. So when that one is sold, I know to go into here for any of the extras or the last piece plastic, package it up and ship it off to my customer. Once that sells out, I can now reuse this code for another bracelet right in place of it. So that's the same concept I'm using. Once again, my Shopify web inventory will stay as is for the time being. All the other things, as far as my Hostess Rewards, any jewelry that I want on challenges, that's all loose jewelry, which is all here. And I have a lot of it. Right now, I'm working on 1,301. So you can imagine I have a lot of that right here. So 1301 is what I'm going to focus on. I've already prepped over 1,000 pieces of jewelry, sorted them by colors, prepped it, and now I'm working on the color orange. So I just wanted to show you folks exactly what I'm doing to help you guys understand it. Now I'm going to share my screen just so you guys can kind of see my preparation part. Where is my Word document? I'm going to open up Word really quick for you folks. I thought I had saved it, but I didn't. And what that's going to do is just kind of allow you to see my sorting. I'm going to have this in the description also on my actual my YouTube channel. I'm going to have it in the description of this video, but at least you can kind of see the sorting part for it as far as how I color sorted it and then named it, okay? And that will go right there for you. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you folks. Get out of that, share my screen right there. And then now you'll be able to see my screen. Basically, like I had mentioned, it is going to be you're going to allow yourself to sort your jewelry beforehand, which will give you the opportunity to be prepared, right? And organized. So I started off with, I had a lot of black and gunmetal pieces. So I have 200 codes. That's from 0001, basically all the way to 200. It's just an idea of what I'm dealing with. Okay, so my code 001 will go all the way up to 200. I'll have 200 of these protector sheets set for my black and gunmetal. And I've already used up about, I think, 900 and, no, not 900, 170. So I have about 170 black and gunmetal pieces already prepared and ready. Okay, so at least you know that concept. The next 100, 201, the number codes 201 to 300 will be for blue. And all I did was just kind of go alpha, black, blue, brown, brass, copper, gold, gray, green. Now you can cut it down. Let's just say, remember, you have to prepare yourself for the future and for more inventory as well as you start to grow your business and your customer base. So don't go too short and just say like 10 green pieces, okay? I mean, I'd recommend 25 to 50 if you don't have a big inventory, but it just leaves room for growth, okay? So I have 100 set for green. I have 100 set for iridescent. For multi, we're talking about anything that's 2 colors or more, metals, and your actual colors. So I went with 200 for that one. My oil spill, I set different. So even though iridescent and oil spill say multi, those are really separated because I have quite a bit of those. I have black diamond, pink diamond, empire diamond, access to many pieces, and I have them. So that's why I have those categories kind of set out like that. I tried to stay really true to the actual name of the piece with the actual color, like bronze or gold. And that's just so it's easier to find. Even though this white piece may look tan, if it's really tagged as white on the package, I'm just going and organizing it as white. Once again, sorting everything by color, different inventory from what I have on hand for my Shopify store. But this is really focusing on Hostess Rewards, challenges, and the preparation for it. Now, as you guys know, there's different ways of uploading your inventory. You can do it through a preparation of a CSV file. You can actually scan it when you get your Paparazzi app. You can scan your actual barcode and boom, put the quantity in and assign a bin number or item number location so you know how to fulfill your orders. Another way that you can do it is export from your other third party and then do a CSV file like that. So that's really the main ways of doing it. The last way is when you place your Paparazzi order, you'll be able to choose which pieces you want to go into your Premier app. That also can be as you get Hostess Rewards, right? So just know that you will have the ability to scan, boom, your Hostess Rewards or put them in somehow like that, and then they can go into your Premier app. So that is the capability we have here. As far as staying open, I continue to keep my inventory as far as the fashion fix, hair accessories, kids, rings, and Z separately, not color coded or color sorted for this particular inventory purposes. I will list in the description all the supplies I use. For example, the labels right here. I bought these on Amazon. The protector sheets, I bought these on Amazon. Reminder, it's a 3.3 MIL, very important because you want it to be thick protector sheets. If you use the flimsy one, no go. Doesn't work good. Bins, so I love using these clear bins for my 16 quart, or you can use the 10 by 10 kind of that you just kind of use. Wish I had one accessible right here, but no worry, it's just those cubicle organizer bins, which I have the link in my description as well. And I'm scrolling down so you guys can kind of see. Now, next we're going to do is enter our information in the CSV file, okay? So I'm going to open up a CSV file, and there's 3 columns that you are going to see. 2 of them are required, but I highly suggest using the 3rd one as well. So SKU, which is the Paparazzi SKU found on the plastic package, right there. SKU is the column, the first column. Quantity is how many of you have of the actual piece. So I have a couple of these necklaces, so I'm going to make sure I put 2, 3, 1, whatever the quantity is. And last but not least is the item number. So wherever I put this necklace, whether it's 1301, in this, all the extras or the plastic, because I put that one and I hang it, the item number is where you're going to be able to find this piece. So when you're showing it on your live and you say 1301, comment 1301 if you like this piece, then when your customer pays for their order, you know to pull that piece from 1301. So that's your item number. It's where your actual personal organization or management of your inventory is. The scanner that I'm using, there's a link right here. Beautiful. This one is wireless, but it's also a plug as well. So all it is a USB port, and then it's like a kind of like a, it's a short port that you would use. Kind of looks like a telephone in a way. Just plug that in. You can use wireless, you can use USB port, you can use Bluetooth. Some of the things you want to consider when getting a scanner is it has capability to work with a laptop computer. You can actually scan onto an Excel document because that's the whole purpose of getting it. And it supports 128 barcodes. That's really what you have to look at. So when you're going on Amazon, if you want to try to search on your own, you can make sure that those details are included: computer, laptop, Excel, and supports 128 barcodes. I did include 2 here that should be good to go. The first one is the one that I bought. It was on sale for $17. It's roughly $35 now. And the next one is, I think, about maybe $15. It's under $20. It's pretty basic though. You don't have wireless capability, but cord will work just fine. Will you need this in the long run? There's a possibility that you will when you start, if they don't advance to how the Hostess Rewards are given, because when you buy an order, you get Hostess Rewards 1 for every 10 pieces that you purchase on the website, or 2 if you're a double Hostess Rewards Life of the Party Gold or higher. So most of the time that I know of, we won't have access to see the Hostess Rewards. We'll just be given it in our box when we actually get it, right? And it's tagged as Hostess Rewards. So it's great to have a scanner there, or you can use your phone, right? That's the opportunity. When you win challenges and contests, if you're upline or you're participating in some type of training, when you win those as well, I just want 100 pieces, which is $500 money in the bank. So now I have to organize and scan those to go on my website, okay? Now, whether you decide to not show these on a live, you just keep them organized so people can shop your website, it's totally up to you because it's your business, okay? So once we prep our CSV file, you're gonna go ahead and wanna do, when the Premier app becomes available, which is set for this Monday, November 7th, that's when you'll be able to upload your CSV file. There's a lot of instructions and trainings already on it that the Paparazzi dorks have been able to provide for us. So stay tuned for that as well, okay? I am excited for you folks to show you guys this training. Hello, Miss Sharon. Hi, Shavana. So I'm excited to see you guys soon with this training. Let me go ahead and launch the CSV file. So I'm going to stop sharing right now. I made a little bit of changes, so you highly recommend don't make any changes. Be very minimal if you do. The way you see the columns on the top need to be spelt in exactly the same way. Item number, as you see it, capital letters smushed together, you have to keep it like that. Quantity, spell it out, and SKU, all caps, SKU. You don't want to have any problems uploading your CSV. We just know that this is the correct way to do it. Now, I just wanted to let you know that the original one that I got looks exactly like this, okay? But for my purposes, I'm going to switch the columns. I don't know if this is going to be an issue, but it's going to be so much faster on my end if I do it. Now, can I move this column over to the left and move it back over? Yes. So if it comes to it and on Monday, I'm all like, okay, let's upload and this order doesn't work, all I have to simply do is switch the columns. And let me just show you guys how to do that, okay? So all you do is highlight this whole entire A, see that arrow going down, right click on your mouse, select cut, and then click on that first line for column D in the field 1 and just say paste, okay? That's as simple as it is. Now I'm gonna wanna delete A, so just highlight that, right click, delete. And now I've gotten, well, the order is almost the same. I think I have a simpler way. I apologize about that. This is the way it's going to be. What you could do is create a column on the left. So I'm going to just insert a column. Like, don't make it more difficult than what it is, okay? I like to use my keyboard, so Control X just takes care of the cut. And I'm going to paste, Control V, and then I can do Control X and then Control V. And I've already solved it, okay? So, but for my purposes, we are going to do it this way, and you're going to see how great it is on the scanning feature when I keep it like this. I love to always save my template because you don't want to lose it. I'm going to start preparing everything with you folks so you guys kind of see it on hand. Actually, was I sharing my screen? I apologize. I wasn't sharing my screen, but that's okay. I'm going to do it right now. Share. Sorry about that, guys. So you see how this is, I know the order to be exactly this, and I'm going to just repeat that really quick. So this is the actual order that you should put it in. For my scanning purposes, it's a lot faster for me if I switch both of the columns. I can always switch it back, okay? So don't change how the header is as far as capital S, capital K, capital U, okay? Keep it exactly like that. Quantity is spelled out with a capital Q, and item number is smushed together, capital I and capital N, okay? Try to keep it as it is. For my purposes, I'm going to just change it, still keeping it the same, name the same way. I'm going to save it, and now I'm going to start plugging in my numbers. Now, for my orange bin, I already sorted all my Hostess Rewards. So this is it right here. I got all my orange in here, but I also did win a huge amount of jewelry, huge amount, 100 pieces. And then I had some other ones here. So now I have to go see Hostess Rewards to sort is basically what I have it to say. Now I have to sort through here to see if there's any oranges, okay? I already saw a few oranges, so I'm gonna do that with you guys and we'll just kind of cruise together. If you guys have any questions, let me know. So let's prepare and sort our jewelry first before we proceed after that. I'm gonna see if there's any questions. Hopefully you guys are doing just fine. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. I am going to see. I know my YouTube was on here. Where's my YouTube? There you are. All right. I know. I'm so excited for you, Shavana. Hi, Miss Vivian. Are we able to see the screen? Yes, I just turned it on, so I apologize about that. So I'm doing exactly everything I would do live with you folks. I'm going to bring this camera down a little bit. I've got my box of jewelry. I've got my orange bin. I'm going to take out all the orange pieces that I see here because that's the way I'm sorting and preparing my jewelry, okay? I'll only do a few with you guys just so you get the concept, and we'll go from there. All right, there you go. You guys should see that a little bit. Sorry about that. Oh, you are so welcome. You guys are more than happy to ask questions. So here's an orange piece of jewelry that's going to go in my orange bin. Like I said, this is all Hostess Rewards, right? So, or winnings that I did. Okay, so just know that I've got all this jewelry and I prepared quite a bit. I like to save some of these bags though for like my bigger pieces, and it helps to create some padding. So I saw some earrings. Sorry if there's rustle. Here you go. We have a long necklace. So I'm going to put that in this bin here. If you're catching the later part of my live, don't worry, you can always watch the replay. So you can see how we have all these things, brass, and I have all my bins sorted based on the color, the metal, whatever it says on the package, okay? This is very important. So Pina Colada Paradise Orange Necklace, okay? Yes, it has silver, but it's going to be sorted by the color versus a flat, plain out brass piece right here. It says brass. It's only brass. It's not multi. So this is an orange necklace going into my orange bin here. Ooh, fashion tips. Yes, Miss Shavana. I'm excited to see you on Monday to trial it out. No problem. Thanks for doing this. Yeah, just direct message me, Shavana. You don't need to message it on this chat. Let's see. So if you thought of joining Paparazzi Accessories, I can tell you this is the best time to join because eventually you'll have access to the Premier app, which is this e-commerce site. We can store inventory management electronically. we can invoice and collect payments, and we can ship out through this website, okay? All right, I think that's a good amount to see. I don't see any other oranges. All in here. Oh, here's a orange bracelet. So I'm going to put that in the orange bin. And that's a good amount to practice on. Now, don't worry, because I can always add more because I've left room. So I did my preparation of my labels and my protector sheets. Okay, so my labels, all these supplies are also will be in the description of my YouTube channel. 1301. I highly suggest putting the evens on the right and the odds on the left, which I did earlier on, but as I was watching some Christmas movies on Hallmark yesterday, I got a little sidetracked. But and that's just so it's easier. So when you're ready to fulfill your packages for your members and you're looking for your pieces, you know all the odd numbers are on the right and all the evens are on the left. So when you got your packing list, it just makes it a lot easier, okay? So 1301, the next protector sheet is 1302, and just keep going it like that. I happen to put it all on the right, which was what I was used to from the beginning, but that's just a tip trick for you guys, okay? Do you scan the pieces on hand, type each? Oh, I don't. I got my scanner, so we're going to go over that in just a second. I'm just preparing my inventory, and then I'll start scanning. So I love to do it in order. Bracelets, so I'll just put all my bracelets each in their protector sheets. Earrings, long necklaces, and short necklaces. And I just kind of did it by alpha, like bracelets, E for earrings, and that's all. So I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do to prep it, and then we'll scan some pieces and actually fill out the CSV file, okay? Okay, so 1301, this is going to be the start of my orange pieces, and I'm going to have all my bracelets. I only have one on hand for that one. I got my bin here, and I'm just going to keep it in order. 1301, I'm going to move on to 1302. Get another bracelet. Boom. 1303. There's 1303. Get another bracelet. Boom. Boom. 1303. And that's how it's going to be. I'm just going to continue this process so you guys can see it. 1301 to 1303 so far. One second. I'm just clarifying the one sponsor. So now that I did my bracelet, here's another one, which will be 1304. Boom. 1304. So I'm getting clarity on the order of it. Now let's move on over to well, I want to make sure my bracelets are done, because this is true legit of what I'm doing, and I don't want to. Here's another bracelet. I thought I actually had more bracelets, but I actually don't. Surprisingly, I've got 3 of these. Thanks, Siobhan. I got your message. 3 of these, so they're going to go in 1305. Do you guys have any questions about this process? Really easy, right? Next is going to be my earrings. So I do have some earrings here. They'll go on their own separate one. Earrings. Now, remember, as I stated, you have to have the paparazzi barcode in order for this to work. You have to have the paparazzi barcode. So this one I must have got on a trade, guys. Has a barcode, but here's the paparazzi barcode. Only the paparazzi barcode works. And that's because that's going to work in conjunction with the actual app. Okay, you need the paparazzi barcode in order for this to work. If you don't have it, I have some resources that I already put on that I will put in the description as to how to grab the paparazzi barcode if you can. Okay, a tip trick here. So here's this one right here. It looks so pinkish, but it's actually Garden Picnic orange. So I'm going to make sure that it goes in the orange. I've got 2 of these. So we're doing earrings right next. Right here, 1301, 1306. My next pair of earring, I only have one of, 1307. And I'm just going to continue doing that. This is my preparation for when I'm going to scan, okay? It's going to keep me organized and be able to manage my inventory very easy, okay? Like I said, multiples, then you would. So here, I have multiples of that earring that I showed you earlier. Boom. I'm going to make sure it goes in that. I just have one orange bin. Since I'm doing this live with you folks, I'm kind of, you know, going through it, but it's okay. Right here. Okay. Keeping it in order. This is what my bin will look like so far. Boom. 1301, and I've got all of them in order so far. Okay. Keeping me organized. I have a few more earrings, and then we will move on over to long necklaces. Okay. Hopefully you guys are following along just fine. So here's 1311. Earrings are done. We're going to move on to the long necklaces. So I've got two of these cute orange seed beads right here. I've already, when I went through my huge bin of Hostess Rewards and you know, stuff that I wanted for my challenge. Sorry, I'm making sure. I sorted out anything that didn't have the paparazzi barcode to the side, because that's not going to work for me. And I can always research that later, which, like I said, it will be in another bin. So I'm working on all my long necklaces. I've got one of this one. The only reason why I'm kind of keeping it in the same order, guys, so you see how this is so goldy, but it's orange. The actual tide of it is orange, okay? The reason why I'm keeping it in this certain order is because if I decide to take them out and hang them, then I have them in a decent order. Okay, guys? I can put them on a pegboard in a decent order. That's what's very important, okay? Because you don't want to have back-to-back earrings, necklaces, short necklace, long, like every 1301, 1302, because now you're going to have a hard time hanging, right? It's not going to be all symmetrical and so forth. So things to consider when you do it. Here's another long necklace, 1315. For that, okay? We're going to start scanning in just a second. Luckily, we did the orange, which I don't have too much of. So here's a good one too. And I just pulled this one from the side. This is a necklace in the paparazzi package, but there's no barcode on here. Maybe I missed it. It's okay, but I'm putting it to the side because it's not going to work for me. I can see if maybe there was another pair, because if there was another necklace there of the same thing, then that would make sense as to why I would keep it, right? Because it's going to go in the same bin and I have at least one code. But I don't in that case. So she goes to the side. We're almost done. Started on packaging her up. Look how cute these are. And scanning them away, okay? Now, as you sell out of pieces, you'll be able to recycle the codes, okay? That's the cool thing about this process. And maybe try to keep them earring for an earring, right? Necklace, short necklace for a short necklace, right? Try to keep it consistent, but ultimately it's up to you on how you actually run it. My alphanumeric system that I use for my Shopify store is all like that. So you can see all my bracelets are on the top, my long necklaces are on the second layer part. So they're easier and organized because of the type of jewelry it is, okay? So that's the preparation that it takes. And I'm almost done, guys. Thanks for being patient. I don't want to cut any quarters, because then I'm going to have to try to backtrack. See how I'm telling you right here, even though it's tagged orange, look, hopefully you can see it there. It's called Sahara Equinox Orange Necklace. Okay, so it's still tagged orange. So I need to make sure that it goes in the orange, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Let's see if you guys were able to see that correctly. Yep, good. That necklace that I just showed looks so brownish, but it's not. It's actually, I mean, it's actually tagged as orange. 1321, I'm on 1321. Two necklaces for that one. Almost there. One more long. And that's, like I said, just me on how I work my business, okay? This is another opportunity that you can check to see if anything is broken. So I just seen something broken right there. There's a little diamond piece. So I'm going to set this off to the side because now it's broken jewelry and I can claim it on my taxes. Okay. So we're on the short necklaces and then we'll be able to start scanning. So 1324. I am almost done with this sorting. Look how easy this is, yeah? Like I said, the prep work is what takes long. The scanning is the easiest part. So I'm doing all my short necklaces. I've been putting singles or multiples based on what it is. One. And you would know what number that paparazzi bag is and if you have to put the pieces back. Absolutely. So it depends on how you want to work it. Okay, so here's another orange. This is my last orange necklace and we are done. So the way I do my alphanumeric is I put a sticky number on here, B216. So it'll be very similar if I keep the same concept of taking one out of the package and hanging it up and putting that plastic that it was in the actual protector sheet. Because when I need to fulfill this, then I'll put it back in the package, okay? So one thing to consider is, that's if you want to label it. I used to use those cards with a little hole in it and then you put it on your pegboard. But if my kids ever came in there, which they have before, my pegs are, the number cards are everywhere. It was really frustrating. So I had to go with something that was a little bit more sticky. I use the reusables for this one. And so if I do label my inventory, which I probably should put that in the description as well. If I do label my inventory, these are removable. So it's really easy in this aspect. All I have to do is do that. And I usually can get another reuse out of this one, maybe 2 to 3. But yeah, so we'll just kind of go with that as far as that. That's what I would do. So let's just say, we'll talk about that after we'll start scanning it. And then I'll talk about what you need to do after that, okay? Let's see. So I got my orange bin ready to go. We've got a good solid 29 pieces. Like I said, there might be a little bit more. So I set aside all my extra protector sheets that go up to $13.50 because that's what I assigned. All these are already coded on it. They will go in the back. As I get new inventory, I can put them in those codes. And as I sell out of these pieces already coded, I'll sell this one out and then a new bracelet will go here, for example. Okay. Any questions on the recycling process, you let me know. Yes, I'm going to go over the spreadsheet in just a second. So this is my orange bin and I'm going to start scanning this with you folks. Okay, this is the magical thing. So I'm going to start sharing my screen. When I share my screen, I won't be able to see your comments, but I'll be able to check it right after. Okay, guys. So let me go ahead and get on over to this and I will share my screen. Give me 1 second. I'm going to jump over to my Zoom. Share screen. Now, I don't have the actual file, but I'm going to show you how to create one because it's super easy. Now, I was just told that you have to keep SKU in column A, quantity in column B, and item number in column C, okay? If you are not pretty decent at this, keep it as is. I'm pretty good at Excel, so this is going to work easy for me. You have to keep it in this order and spelled exactly the same way. If there's no space, then don't put a space, okay? So the columns have to stay exactly like this in this order. And for this purpose, I'm going to just show you, actually for this purpose, I'm just going to show you exactly how it is instead. But for me, I change it around and then I change it back because it's so much faster. So let's start scanning. I'm going to blow up my screen a little bit more so you guys can actually see me actually doing it. And you can see the results in Excel. So give me 1 second while I just blow this up. Hopefully that's a little bit better for you folks. The SKU should be pretty big. The column width is not an issue at all. Once again, we're going to go over this. The SKU is the paparazzi barcode. Orange hair clip. But remember, the hair accessories are going to stay separate. So I'm going to put that on the side just so we don't confuse you guys. SKU is the paparazzi barcode. Column B, quantity, how many I have of this necklace. And column C, item number, where my code is that this necklace will be stored. For example, 1301. So let's start scanning away, okay? I got my first one and the final bin will go in here. This is my orange bin. This is my final bin for my orange. Easy like that. You guys are good. I hope you guys are. Follow along. I'm grabbing 1301. I'm ready to prep it. I'm grabbing it out. I got my scanner plugged in. Once again, it's here, and the USB port plugs right into my laptop. I'm going to go ahead and scan it. All you do is grab that barcode, and there's like literally this red thing. You can see the red. Can you guys see that? Yeah, see the red? You just scan it right here. Usually it goes really good. It's gonna be easy. I just got to get that rhythm right now for fairy tale flower bed. It's a cute one. It should populate right here. And actually that was my fault because I wasn't in the field. Easy fix, don't worry. Save. I'm in the field where the SKU code needs to go. Sorry. Scanning again, guys, super easy. Now your phone is gonna have the capable function of the scanning. This one just happens to be it. Poor thing, I worked it so much. Let's just do another one. I didn't have this problem earlier. Scanning. What in the world? I promise you this thing works like a charm. There you go. So, and don't mind it being red. I made that first column red just because it was an example earlier. You see how easy that was? SKU code scan. Quantity 1. Boom. And then this is 1301. That's my inventory bin. Now I'm going to put what I just scanned in this bin in the order. Now what I love to do is this, because I'm going to be scanning in order. So I'm just going to put all of it in order. Doesn't that make sense? So you have to do at least 4 numbers like that. All you do is highlight from the first number to the last one. You see that shaded green box? I'm going to go over it until I get a plus sign, and then I'm going to drag it all the way down and watch what this does. Boom. Actually only need up to 20 something, right? Only needed up to 20 something, but it sure saves me a lot of time from having to actually do that. Okay. Boom. But when you're dealing with a lot that you have inventory, this is going to be magical for you. Okay. Because you just have to do a quick scan. So all I did was do that. Like I said, I only needed up to this. So I'm just going to take these out. So that's all in order. Now what I'm going to do is item number. I'm going to hit enter, click on the column A, and I'm going to go to 1302. Hi, baby. 1302. Yeah. It could be just this one. All right. There you go. Quantity. Enter. So when you keep doing the same thing over and over, Excel will memorize it. So when you press enter, it'll go to the next field, which is one of the reasons why I like item number being on column C. But don't worry, we'll figure it out, okay? I'm going to 1303, which is already inputted for me. I have this one, so I'm scanning it. Boom. This one has like codes a little bit. I don't know if I can get this one for the barcode. So I'm going to show you guys something. The barcode, you see, it's a little like rub. So it might not work, but don't worry. Easy fix. Like I said, all we're going to do is, you could actually you know what? Let's manually enter it. So you guys know that that is a possibility. I don't plan on doing that, but I'm going to manually enter this with you guys just so you guys know this is the other way. So P, I'm going to put my caps on. P9, see how long it takes? RE dash OG. Know the difference between an O and a 0. XX dash 057 XX. Okay. I only have one of this. 1303. That's 1303. Did I write over the other one? What did I do? Yep, I did. Sorry, my son got me a little sidetrack. Boom. I'm just fixing it. Don't worry. It's my error. Boom. Fixed already. We're fixed, guys. We're fixed. All right. I'm going to move on to the next one. If I just confused you, don't worry. It's a consistent process and it should be just fine. Don't do that, baby. 1303. We are on 1304. I'm going to move on over. Yeah. 1304 is another bracelet. Scanning Granada Garden Party. Okay, I've got one. I'm going to go up one quantity, enter. I just need to make sure I'm in that field that I want scanned. I've got 3 of these, okay? Next one is scanning. You can see how quick it is, right? 3, enter. So I can tell you that if I did change this around, it would be a lot easier for me, but I don't want to confuse you guys on that aspect. I'm just going to do it, okay? I'm going to do it. It's going to be a lot quicker for me. If you're not familiar with this, please don't do it. It'll just be a lot easier if you did it, okay? Keep this order when you save it. So saving, boom. Changing the order, but going to put it back. Got it? Cut, paste. It's just faster for scanning, but I'm going to move SKU and quantity back to the left after. All right, guys. 1306. Boom. We're already on the earrings. I've got 2 of these. Scanning. Boom. Okay. Moving over to this, which will be 2. Enter. And don't worry, it's going to remember it in just a second. At least it did that before. 1307. I have quite a few of these earrings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to scan this first. 5. Enter. But you can see how everything, I only have to adjust the right side. Huh? Scan. Dip it up. 1. 1308. We're going to do just a few more. Make sure we're all on the same page, guys. I appreciate you guys just watching and tuning in. You're more than welcome to ask any questions. I'm on 1309. $13.10. $13.10, 1 set of earrings. Boom. Now, you can scan through the actual protector sheet too. But just know that that is capable. I have 2 of these, for example, 1311. So I'm going to just show you guys that I can scan through it. Oops. And then I need to put 2. You just want to make sure that you have the actual quantity correct, okay? Here's another earrings. This is going to be, make sure that green, that's the cool thing about this green is that it actually shows green in it. For some reason, it's going to the next line, which is okay. Okay, so that's 1. So another thing to consider, if I did move it around, maybe moving this one. So let me just test it out a little bit. I need a little bit more time to test. 1, 2, 3 of these earrings, macrame rainbow. And, oh, sorry, I have 3. 3, enter. I don't know what's happening with the enter button, but it's okay. Got my long necklaces. Looks totally gold, but it's actually orange. I mean, it says it's orange. So I've got that one, which I'm going to scan. And then I'm going to hit 1, enter. 1314 is that one. Moving over to 1315. I've got 1 of this one, scan. Usually it was really good about putting it back. So that's okay though. So I'm on 1316. Since the functionality is not working how I thought it was going to, I'm just going to move this back just so it doesn't confuse you guys. Hi, baby. Cut. Paste. And we're good. All right. Scan. I'm going to bring that down a little bit more. So we are on 1316. 1 necklace for this one. Scan. Boom. Usually the tab works, but I don't know why it's not working. Enter. It's playing finicky with us. All good. 1317. I got 2 of these. Scan. 2. Enter. That will work still. That will work. Scan. 1. If you guys didn't know, I'm using these little arrows on my keyboard to help with it. So let me try scan tab. Let me try see if it'll remember that functionality. 1319. I've got 2 of these. Ooh, I like these seed beads. 2, enter. Hey, baby. Oh, actually, my Sunny has my phone. All right, we are good. Saving this. Whatever numbers I don't use, just delete them. And I've gone up to 13. You know what? I might as well just finish. 1 second, Sunny. I'll give it to you after. 1 second. I might as well just finish because you can try in just a second. Mommy will give it to you. Oopsies. So let's use the back button, and that's a 2. Oopsies. I will get to you guys' questions in just a second. Just give me a second so I can finish this up. And we won't have any backtrack. And I know where I am, and I finish this up. Are you counting? Mm-hmm. 1324 I'm on. So you can do that every so often, just like say it so you know you're on the right number. 1325. I got quite a bit of this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But you guys get the concept. I know you guys do. It's really easy. Do I recommend the scanner? Yes, I definitely. Wait, hold on. I'm almost done. I definitely recommend the scanner. Especially if you have quite a bit of inventory. To help save time. Oops, excuse me. Oh, wrong field. Okay, almost done. We got 2 more and we're done. Enter. Arrow over. Boom, boom, boom. So this is going to be 1327, and I've only got 1. And I have kids, guys, so this is doable. Trust me. Don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. 1. Can you do this one by one on your phone when the app goes live? Yes. But I'm going to get a head start. Here you go. I'm going to get a head start on my inventory. And this is what I'm doing because it's going to be just uploading this. Okay, so there's my 1329. I'm going to save it, make it a little smaller so you guys can see that I did all my orange inventory. I will show you guys my actual final product. All in order. Let's just say all 49 pieces are on my website. First upload, for example. Now they are available to my customers to shop on my website. When they place an order, the packing slip after they pay their order or place their order, whatever, you invoice. Once they pay their order, it'll tell you the packing slip will have the item number so you know where to grab your pieces for your customers, okay? Here's my orange bin. Boom, done. All in order. Now I also will be putting the extra protector sheets, 1330 and after here, this bin, so they can stay in order and so forth. Okay, that's my orange bin, already set and organized. One of the things I like to do as well is just put something a little bit more solid in the front and the back, and that's just so I can make sure I keep steady and on hand. All I do is use like this manila folder, which is yellow. There's no color, I just happen to have yellow. And then I'll put orange. I'll put the number that it started off with. 1350. Hold on. So here you go. I'll just put it in the front just so I can see it better. That will go in the front. And this will go in the back. And that's just a little bit more organized. You can also have these and start another one, another color, like pink would be next for this case. So 1351 will start pink and so forth because there's still some room in here. But that's really the process. I'm going to jump back over to my YouTube. Wait, can you go scan this one? Pick it up and scan this one over there. You've got all this one right here. Here. Right there. He's just having a blast right now. All right, I'm going to stop this and I'm going to go over to my YouTube channel. Boom. All right. Yeah, of course. You're welcome, Sharon. Can you sort your spreadsheet with color tabs and add new tabs to see if you have more of a specific piece available? So the reason for this CSV file is so you can upload it into the Premier app. That's really all it is. It's not for your inventory management. Now, obviously, if you want for it to be your inventory management, yeah, you can do that. You can definitely do that. But in this particular piece, the purpose is to just upload it onto your Paparazzi Premier app, and so your products can get on there. It does not have any more because you'll see some other trainings. The Premier app, it just uses the Paparazzi barcode. And when the customers or yourself actually look on your Premier app or your Premier website, you'll see a picture of the actual Paparazzi piece. You'll see the item number, which is the barcode. You'll see descriptions. So that Paparazzi barcode, this under the SKU column, it's already going to work and integrate directly with the Premier app and trigger the photos, the description. So you won't really need any of that unless you're wanting to use it for your own purposes. By all means, you can. Hopefully that helps. The spreadsheet, like I said, is just going to be a quick upload for you to get these 29 pieces on your website and viewable to your customers. So hopefully that answered your guys' questions. So I would continue my process and just go with the pink. Can you say hi to everybody? So yeah, so when the Paparazzi, the Premier app, what is that? Oh no, not that right there. Let's close that up. When the Premier app, you can do this one. Here. This one. No, that one is too dark. When the Premier app launches on Monday for the Glow convention attendees, we'll have access to upload our inventory one by one through CSV file or exporting your Shopify inventory and doing the same thing. But you can only have those 3 columns in your actual CSV file. If you have added more, it might actually cause issues. And just remember to keep the order the same, which is SKU, quantity, and your item number. Remember to keep it the same order and exactly spelled out the same way. Well, I hope this helped you guys out. I will include more things in the description as far as the supplies I use, kind of my prep and color codes. And then once again, the order of the CSV file so you can generate your own. You can use Google Sheets, you can use Microsoft Excel, which are the 2 common things to use in order to get a CSV file. CSV. Now, for all Glow convention attendees, you'll have access on Monday. You should get an email. Check your spam folder as well. If you don't hear anything, you can contact Paparazzi support. Everybody else that didn't attend convention, no, don't do my screen. We'll get it on the next phase, okay? Now, I wanted to also point out something here. Remember that I showed you guys this necklace earlier, and it didn't have a Paparazzi barcode? Few tricks. You can go to, I have a training on this on how to get, because you need the Paparazzi barcode, remember? Whether you're manually entering it in that field or scanning it. You can go to www.hotsy, Totsy.com. She has a lot of inventory, and just use the magnifying glass to try to search like long orange necklace, something like that, to see if you can find the item, the barcode number. Okay, this is a lanyard too, so you can search lanyard. Okay. If you have the same piece in a different color, I can tell you 99% of the time it'll be the exact same name, but the actual color of the piece. So if you have this one in purple, which you have the barcode, you'll at least have the name of the piece from the purple, and now you can spell it out the same way on your, and look for it. So just search for that name in orange, and then you can get the item Paparazzi barcode. You can get the Paparazzi barcode number online. That's another way to do it. You can also use Google Photos or Google Lens to do that as well. So hopefully this helped, and a little bit of tips and tricks for you folks. I look forward to seeing you folks soon. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please click on the subscribe button and like this video if you like it. Definitely share it out to your teams or anywhere that you think groups would really benefit from this. Aloha, be blessed, and don't forget to let God's light and love shine through you. Aloha.